lecturer for a week at the Vodnik Institute at Oxford, and I loved it. I really do love it here, and I appreciate the civility and the decency that people exhibit. I appreciate the respect that they have for different points of view, and it's in essence a warning, a wake-up call, and
it should be a wake-up call
for how to avoid the mess that we've got in America right now. And I say this on the 4th of July, and it really disappoints me because I still love my country, and I'm still patriotic. I still get emotional when I see the flag, but I get emotional when I see your flag as well, the Union Jack. And I want to see understanding, I want to see respect, I want to see civility across the political spectrum. So that's why I'm here, and that's the purpose of the CPS study.
Well, we were talking earlier on the program about that issue, and we just had a by-election. I think you'll know.
He's just going to talk also about elections, and what he's going to talk about in this is something really important for all MPs.
About how political leaders make people feel.
Look at that. That's the number one answer. We gave them a list of 18 attributes, and disappointed came in first, ignored, irrelevant. The first 8 words, we gave them 10 negative words and 8 positive words, and the first 8 that they chose were all negative. That this is a wake-up call for the Conservatives, for Lib Dems, for Labour, for the Greens. It's a wake-up call for everyone in politics that the public isn't hearing you. That you may be speaking, you may be doing events, you may be sending them emails and texts, you may have a website. But to them, it's all noise. You need to cut through the clutter, and I'm going to give you 3 recommendations for it. Number 1 is that they want to know what you're for, not what you are against. So don't define yourself by the other party, define yourself by yours. Number 2, the highest priority right now is honesty and trust. So
yes, it is.
Say what you mean and mean what you say.
Exactly. 3, spot on.
Safety, security, strong, successful. That the number 1 focus is still the economy, but number 2, right underneath it and right behind it is crime. So give people a better quality of life, and they'll give you a re-election.
Yes.
That's that's quite a big steer for us as a program.
Don't tell me they're going to open
up
on the 19th of July.
In ratings if we had fewer politicians on. Bit of a problem for us. But
they're on about the elections, ma'am.
Which we discussed earlier on. In the United States, we see a lot of division on the issues of race and so on. Is that reflected here? What's the greatest divide that we're seeing in Britain today?
The number 1 divide is by wealth. It's by income inequality. We've got the same challenge in the States. Even the conservatives who talk about economic freedom, even they prioritize rich versus poor as the number 2 behind British-born versus immigrant. But overall, the rich versus poor divide, and by the way, this is a warning for the conservatives, that they need to understand and reflect the public's feeling that nobody succeeds if everyone doesn't succeed. That this
exactly
every and all is essential. Every person needs a shot at success. Every person in every community needs a shot at a ladder up, the opportunity to succeed. It's not the definition of what happens at the end that matters.
And not the definition of what's in your back pocket either.
Which is a labor challenge. But they are asking for equal opportunity. They're asking for a healthy economy, an open economy, and they're asking that they be respected as hardworking taxpayers.
Exactly. You are spot on, mate.
That's clear. That's a traditional divide in this country. But